thank you for clearing your busy schedule.
For breakfast with Mom? How can I pass that up?
Yes.
Is someone else coming? This is kind of a lot of food for just the...
We were talking. This is bacon. How long did you think you could just leave it out like
It's
this?
more important than hugging your brother, yeah?
Obviously.
Would be for me, too. What didn't you tell me Josh is coming?
I wanted to surprise you. Speaking of surprises, Jocelyn has big news. Oh, okay, not your subtlest work there. Are you sure you want to do this now?
Do what now?
I joined the WSB.
That is amazing. Congratulations. I have potentially excellent news. A certain party has come forward, might be able to help our case. Oh, that's great. Who? Me.
Toast to Willow's emancipation from Drew Kane. Hear, hear.
Prost.
Eye contact? Good. Now that that's out of the way. Yes, Aunt Liesel? I don't mean to be a Debbie Duretzi here, but is a victory celebration not premature? The divorce is near final. Knowing Drew, he could drag his heels just to be an irritant. I'm not worried. Believe me, Drew is just as eager to end our marriage as I am, if not more so. It is strange, no? After months of paralysis, Drew suddenly makes a full recovery and then immediately wants a divorce. Clearly, there's more to the story than what I've heard so far. Thank you so much for this.
I know that it's not as exciting as a huge graduation party.
No, I didn't have one. I didn't want one. My mind wasn't in the right headspace at the time, so having breakfast with you is perfect.
Still, I'm sorry it took so long to coordinate our schedules. But at least I can give you your graduation present now, even if it is a little late.
Jerome Robinson Gallery?
I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but now that we'll be working together full time, I outlined a plan to make you my partner. Eventually.
Eva, this is an incredible offer.
But I'm afraid I can't accept.
What if there's a problem with the paperwork for Phoebe's adoption? What if there isn't? Then you've wasted a perfectly good worry on nothing when you could have saved it up for something big, like a alien invasion. Pretty sure if that happens, I'll be able to muster some up.
Well, it's rush hour. She probably just hit traffic.
Right. That's gotta be it. Unless the birth father changed his mind and now wants custody of Phoebe. Brooklyn, you gotta relax. Honey, all this stress is not good for you and it's not good for the baby.
It's not doing a lot for me either.
Sorry. I'm sure everything is fine.
I'll get it. Okay, you guys need a gym. I'll get it.
He's already such a part of our family. I don't know what I'll do. She's taken from us.
Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry I'm late. The traffic was awful.
So, nothing happened to stop us from adopting Phoebe?
Not a thing. As soon as you sign the papers, Phoebe is officially yours.
Yeah, hi there. This is Mr. Davidson. I ordered room service almost an hour ago and it still hasn't shown up. Never mind. Where is she?
I don't think you understand. Jocelyn doesn't have a desk job.
Wait, so you're a field agent?
field agent.
Then why didn't you say anything?
Probably because of the undercover part.
So who am I gonna tell?
She didn't tell me either.
Well, I kind of understand why you hate it, but you can see why, right?
Are you kidding me? Hey, if I had told anyone and it had gotten out, I could have been killed.
Wait, so all those times that you were out of town, Australia, Easter Island, was that all?
Yes, it was all WSB. I'm sorry that I had to lie to you.
Hey, you had to. That's the job, right?
How can you be okay with all of this?
I'm guessing you're not because it's so dangerous, but
I hate every single thing about your sister being a WSB agent. And I was hoping you would be the one to talk her out of it.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not gonna do that. I heard you were up and about.
Yes, I'm thrilled. I'll try not to take that personally.
Martin, I don't know what lies he's told you, but this man would never lift a finger to do anything to help me.
I understand why you're skeptical.
You blackmailed Portia. You used your position to persecute my aunt Stella.
And I screwed you over when I gave Michael the CEO position instead of you.
Now see, usually you admitting something like that would come with a bit of sarcasm and a disclaimer about how you never promised me the position.
Not this time, Curtis. I want you to know that for all the things that you mentioned and more, I am truly sorry.
You haven't even looked at my offer. I don't have to. I know that it's incredibly generous. So what is it? Do you not want to work with me anymore? No, Ava, I love working with you. And if you would have offered this a few months ago, I would have jumped on it. And being your partner at the gallery, that was my dream job. So what's changed? I have a new dream.
All right, we'll be the grandparents. You two sign the papers.
Okay, I got it. Oh, yes, here we go.
Okay, Gio. Andiamo. This one's got a lot of moving parts.
Okay. As discussed, this is a closed and private adoption.
So even if Phoebe wants to learn who her father is someday, she won't be able to find out.
That's correct.
Chase, do you think Phoebe will resent us when she grows up? We're signing away her only chance to know her father.
You need to get out. Is there any way to treat an old friend? Especially since I had to chase you all the way from Port Charles to Oslo. Well, look, I'd love to catch up, but I'm starving and room service just arrived. Ow. Yeah, talk about abs of steel. You gotta give me some pointers. Ready to cooperate. We don't really have a choice. This is what Phoebe's father wants.
He was adamant that his identity remain anonymous. So there's no chance he'll ever tell us who he is? None at all. Phoebe will never know her birth father. And that's true regardless of who raises her. So the only decision you have to make is whether or not it's you.
You gonna be okay with this?
It's not ideal. But if it's the only way we get Phoebe, I'll take it.
Delilah's... She's dead. You're lying. I wish I was. How? Look, I wasn't around when it happened. Apparently there was a complication with Delilah's pregnancy. She passed out near a park and they rushed her to the ER, but they couldn't save her. And the baby. Sorry, Hudson. The baby's gone too.
A recording contract? I know it's sudden. It's thrilling. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Well, I mean, it just came so fast, and it wasn't something that I planned. It just kind of fell in my lap. Well, Brooklyn certainly has an eye for talent. And as someone who has heard you sing, I can say, without reservation, that you deserve this. I can't wait need for the whole world to see what a shining star you are.
Thank you. And you might not have to wait long. Because Simon, that's the record exec, he wants Gio and me to get in the studio as soon as possible.
Great. Does that mean you'll have to quit your day job?
Well, you know, I can't really keep my current hours, so I was hoping that maybe I can stay on part-time, if that's...
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Because really, you should keep a steady source of income till you hit it big, right?
Thank you so much, Ava. I mean, you have taught me so much about art and life, and I really couldn't ask for a better mentor. And I really hope that I haven't wasted your time.
Wasted my time?
Yeah, I mean, you wanted me to partner with you, and I just...
Never mind about that. You know, I stopped thinking of you as a mentee a long time ago. You're my friend. I'm so happy for you.
You're sorry. Drew, thanks for stopping by.
No, come on, Curtis. Hear the man out.
Are you advising me as my lawyer or his?
Well, it's about your case, so I'm definitely advising you as your lawyer. So, please.
Okay. Say what you gotta say.
I spent the last 6 months not being able to move or speak, and as maddening as that was, it also gave me an opportunity to reflect on the mistakes that I've made while I was desperately trying to hold on to Willow. And I have a lot of regrets about the people that I hurt. Well, some of the people. You are at the top of that list, especially because we used to be really good friends.
Well, so that's why you're here. So we can be buddies again.
Even I know that that would be asking too much. I at least am hoping to make amends.
How?
The prosecution has asked me to testify at your trial. You see, they think I can help their case. But instead, I'm gonna help you.
There is no story. Drew and I just decided that we didn't want to be married anymore.
There must be more than that. The man was obsessed with you, with having you, controlling you, keeping you from others.
Yes, I know.
So forgive me, but I find it impossible to believe he would let you go without a fight.
Well, Lisa, please. It is difficult to understand from the outside looking in, but that doesn't mean that we should cry. I, for one, am not sorry that Drew is in the rear view, and I can't imagine that you would either. So why don't we just let Willow move on with her life?
Will Drew be taking back his seat in Congress?
I actually asked about that, and congressional seats can't be temporarily delegated, which means I get to stay in office until the next election.
No doubt Drew will run against you to reclaim his position.
I don't know that Drew would want to take on something with that much stress.
Drew has destroyed any trust that the constituents had in him. Willow, she is doing a fantastic job. Even he has to recognize that.
Well, as much as I love helping the people of Port Charles, the best part is that I am finally free, and I can still support myself and my kids, and now I just need to find a new place to live.
Well, we can't stay with you forever.
Oh, please don't rush. I love having you all under my roof.
I know, and I appreciate that, but we really need a place of our own, especially if Wiley and Amelia are going to be living with me full time.
Wait. What? How did you get Michael to agree to that?
Well, I haven't. Not yet, anyway, but soon he won't have a say in the matter.
So tell us the truth. Do you like being an agent?
I mean, not every single second of it, but yes, I find it very fulfilling.
Okay. Well, look, Mom, I get that she has a dangerous job, but if this is what Joss wants to do, we don't really have much of a choice but to support her, right?
Thank you. This is not how I thought this was gonna go. I mean, I get that you guys have
your own relationship, and I'm never going to tell you how you should feel, okay? I won't do that.
Never stopped you from trying before.
Does this mean you may accept my career choice?
Yeah.
Mom, come on.
Look, Michael, she is our mother. She has a right to feel the way she feels about it, okay?
Yeah, of course, but as dangerous as the situation was, here you are, still breathing, right? What?
You want to tell him?
There was an incident. I got shot
She almost died.
Wait, what? When did this happen?
about a month ago.
And why is this the first I'm hearing about it?
Welcome to my world.
Because the WSB covered most of the details, and I haven't been cleared to say anything until very recently.
I should have known something was going on.
Well, if everybody on my end does their job, no, you should.
Yeah, but I've been so caught up in my own problems that I let you both down.
I have a meeting on the books with Commissioner Devine, and we're going to discuss all the missteps that took place in her absence, including my trial.
Willow? Are you sure that's wise?
Drew's shooter was never caught. They need to be brought to justice.
And you still think Michael was responsible?
Dante was obviously protecting his brother, and now that Anna's back in charge, she'll be unbiased.
Wasn't she the one who had you arrested to begin with?
Thankfully, I was exonerated.
I thought you were merely acquitted.
Same thing.
Hardly. And as a lawmaker, you should know the difference.
Well, what I do know is I can't be tried again thanks to double jeopardy.
Okay.
The shooting was almost a year ago. I'm sure Anna has more pressing cases on her plate. Then I will simply point out that it would be in the best interest of the PCPD and their federal funding to reopen the investigation.
As you said, you've been locked in for the last 6 months, so how can your testimony possibly help me?
Because in order to justify you taking a swing at Dr. Gannon, we had to convince the jury of your absolute belief of his involvement in your accident. Now, the ADA is going to try to undermine that theory by offering up Willow as the other driver involved. And that theory, in turn, is based on statements that were made by Lucy Coe and Drew.
When exactly did you make this statement?
Detective Fitzpatrick came to question me at my home when I was still locked in, and he inferred that I was trying to tell him that Willow was on Route 91 at the time of the accident. I will simply explain that he misunderstood.
Was that the truth?
I will testify that Willow was at home at the time of the accident, not for her sake, but for yours.
Why?
Because I owe you. And I realize that this is not going to make up for everything that I've done to you and your family. But I am hoping that it's a start.
Thank you for letting me stay on part-time.
Of course. And you can repay me with front row seats to your first stadium tour.
Ooh, that is insane to even think about.
You know, I think it's more than possible. I'd say likely, but I don't want to jinx it.
From your lips.
So how are you feeling about all this?
I'm just trying to not get carried away because I know there are tons of artists who get contracts and they just don't go anywhere.
Well, I'm confident that you will not be one of them. But if you ever decide that a career in music isn't for you, I will put this away in my safe, and we can revisit the idea of a partnership anytime you like.
Okay, thank you so much. And speaking of partnership, what about you and Ethan?
As it turns out, there is no me and Ethan.
Look, I know it's a shock. This is your fault. Delilah never would have run off if it wasn't for you. Delilah always made her own decisions. No one could tell her what to do, ever. Even so, you put ideas in her head. She was scared. I was trying to be a good friend. I cared about Delilah. Believe me, if I'd known what was going to happen, I would. You'd what? Not stuck your nose where it didn't belong? What am I supposed to do now? Look, if it helps at all, Delilah left that baby. Follow it hard.
Want to antagonize Michael? You two just managed to work out a decent custody situation.
I thought so too. But the moment Michael heard Drew recovered, he came charging over to demand full custody.
Why wouldn't he? It's no secret how Michael feels about his children being around Drew. Or that he was right to feel that way.
Did you tell him about the divorce? I did. And I thought he'd be pleased, so I insisted we share custody 50-50. And he found that unreasonable. Apparently.
Also not a surprise.
Well, maybe Michael is just waiting for the divorce to be final. Maybe he's worried that you guys are going to reconcile.
What Michael is waiting for is the right moment to pounce. To take my children away for good, which means I need to act first.
Do you think your best option is to reopen Drew's shooting? What if Anna finds new evidence that points to someone else other than Michael?
That's a chance I'll have to take. For my children.
No, it isn't.
What else do you suggest I do?
Listen to your mutter. And I won't take kindly to political pressure.
Well, she doesn't have to like it. She just has to accept.
That you are using your office to leverage others into doing your bidding like Drew did?
I'm not doing what Drew did. He used his position to hurt people. I am doing this
For your children, yes, you keep saying.
because it's the truth.
But speaking from experience, when it comes to Anna Devane, I would highly advise you not poke that bear.
I'm about to be on trial fighting for my freedom, for a future with my son. Absolutely everything is on the line.
Curtis, we're all aware of what the stakes are.
Well, then why are you asking me to trust a man who did absolutely everything he could to destroy me?
I'm not asking you to trust him.
Well, then why are we still talking about it?
Because the prosecution's gonna put him on the stand anyway. After you hear his testimony, then you can judge whether or not you think he's being sincere.
Curtis, I'm just here to give you a heads up as to what my intentions are and what I'm going to say. And to apologize in person.
And I'm still waiting for the quid pro quo. The idea that you would help me out of the goodness of your heart. Or to make amends? Nah, I don't buy it. So cards on the table, Drew. What's this help gonna cost me?
My grandson's first record deal. I knew this day would come.
You really ain't gonna try and take credit for this.
Did I say that?
It was your tone.
Can I help it if the musical chain runs through my side of the family?
Yeah, there's no denying that.
See? You're welcome.
But Len, that wasn't me. That's all Brooklyn.
No, this is all you and your talent. And now that we got that settled, Eddie Main over here can give you some helpful tips.
My only advice is listen to your mother. She knows this business inside and out.
Will do.
And maybe invest in a pair of black leather pants.
You still got a pair of those hanging around somewhere?
I do. They're tight now.
Well, maybe you could bring them out of retirement for our next date night.
Okay, I'm not gonna beat them up, but I'll try.
Hear anything, Phoebe? Guys.
May I interrupt?
For the love of God, yes. Please.
Brooklyn and Chase would like you to join them in the living room, please.
Okay.
There she is.
Come here, sweetie.
So, it's official.
Chase and I are the proud parents of Phoebe, Jacqueline, Chase.
Hold on. So Ethan abandoned you at the pool?
Yep. 1 second he was there, going to get a refill, and gone. I've left messages, I've sent texts, not a word.
That is so strange. I thought he was really into you.
So did I. He even insisted that it wasn't a fling between us and that he felt we had a real connection and he wanted to see where it could go. Guess it was all just an act.
You think he was running a scam on you?
Yes, I do. But for the life of me, I can't figure out the angle. I've checked my credit cards, my bank accounts. There's been no suspicious activity.
So maybe he was telling you the truth about how he felt for you?
And where is he? Either way, I think I dodged a bullet.
Oh, it's Simon. Do you mind if I just run? Hey, Simon. How are you?
You're a thief. And you stole from the wrong man. And if I find out you're lying to me, I'll come back and finish the job. And it won't end with you. No. Your mother, your sisters, they'll pay first. And I'll make sure you see it.
Exactly where it should be, on your kids. Mom's right. It's not your job to take care of me, okay? You need to look out for Wiley and Amelia.
Thank you both for trying to cut me some slack, but I should have been looking out for you, both of you.
That's sweet.
But Jocelyn and I, we don't need a big, strong man to take care of us.
Yeah. We can fix our own problems.
I know, okay, but we're family. Family looks out for each other, and this part of the family got shot.
Yeah, and this part of the family fixed it.
And I found that very fulfilling. You need to protect your children from Willow.
Yeah. Especially now that Drew's back on his feet.
Yes?
You didn't know?
No.
So much for working at an intelligence agency.
What are you gonna do?
There's not a lot to do. Drew and Willow are getting divorced. You know, the funny thing is, I used to pray that this would happen ever since they got married.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, but now it's just made my situation even worse.
Thank you for your advice, both of you. But I can't just sit back and let Michael take my children. I need to be proactive.
Willow, you just managed to extricate yourself from Drew. Take the win. Take some time to regroup. If you rush into this right now, you're just asking for trouble.
Well, I don't see it that way. I no longer have to worry about Drew, which means I can focus on securing my future with Wiley and Amelia. And I will.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go to the ladies' room. You've upset her. I didn't mean to. Whether you did or not, you need to listen to me now. I can't stop you from doing what you feel you must for your children. But I urge you, leave Nina out of it.
What I want in return, Chris, is absolutely nothing.
Right. And you expect me to believe that you, of all people, don't have an ulterior motive.
You see, Chris, I was forced to sit there, helpless, and watch as Willow handed Scout over to Alexis, and there is no pain quite like that. And not because Alexis doesn't love Scout. I know that she loves Scout, and you and I both know that Alexis can't stand me. And I can only imagine the things that she told Scout about me. If you go to prison, that same sort of thing is going to happen to your newborn son.
What's your boy's name? Desmond. Des.
You're going to lose Des. And I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone, especially someone that I used to consider a friend. So, whether you like it or not, I'm going to side with you at your trial. And I don't want anything in return.
Phoebe's father wrote a letter to her for her to read when she's older. He wanted her to know more about Delilah.
Did he write anything about himself?
I didn't read it, and neither should you. Right, of course not. To prevent curiosity from getting the best of you, the birth father made it clear that this letter was only about Delilah.
Thank you. We will keep it someplace safe.
Okay, good. The next thing you need to do is go down to the courthouse and show the judge the adoption papers.
We will.
Good. Then my work is done here. Congratulations.
We'll see you out.
Thank you again for all your help.
My pleasure.
Can we ask you for one more favor? If Phoebe's birth father reaches out and asks you for money, just let us know and we'll pay it. No questions asked.
That won't be necessary, whether he shows up or not.
Just in case, we'll do anything to make sure that Phoebe stays with us.
Hello?
Hey, it's Ethan.
You have got some nerve.
Please, you have to listen.
I'm hanging up now. Don't call me again.
No, don't wait. I know you're angry at me, but this is important. It's about the baby.
Exactly where it should be, on your kids. Mom's right. It's not your job to take care of me, okay? You need to look out for Wiley and Amelia.
Thank you both for trying to cut me some slack, but I should have been looking out for you, both of you.
That's sweet. But Jocelyn and I, we don't need a big, strong man to take care of us.
Yeah. We can fix our own problems.
I know, okay, but we're family. Family looks out for each other, and this part of the family got shot.
Yeah, and this part of the family fixed it. And I found that very fulfilling. You need to protect your children from Willow.
Yeah. Especially now that Drew's back on his feet.
Yes?
You didn't know?
No.
So much for working at an intelligence agency.
What are you gonna do?
There's not a lot to do. Drew and Willow are getting divorced. You know, the funny thing is, I used to pray that this would happen ever since they got married.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, but now it's just made my situation even worse.
Thank you for your advice, both of you. But I can't just sit back and let Michael take my children. I need to be proactive.
Willow, you just managed to extricate yourself from Drew. Take the win. Take some time to regroup. If you rush into this right now, you're just asking for trouble.
Well, I don't see it that way. I no longer have to worry about Drew, which means I can focus on securing my future with Wiley and Amelia. And I will.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go to the ladies' room. You've upset her. I didn't mean to. Whether you did or not, you need to listen to me now. I can't stop you from doing what you feel you must for your children. But I urge you, leave Nina out of it.
What I want in return, Chris, is absolutely nothing.
Right. And you expect me to believe that you, of all people, don't have an ulterior motive.
You see, Chris, I was forced to sit there, helpless, and watch as Willow handed Scout over to Alexis, and there is no pain quite like that. And not because Alexis doesn't love Scout. I know that she loves Scout, and you and I both know that Alexis can't stand me. And I can only imagine the things that she told Scout about me. If you go to prison, that same sort of thing is going to happen to your newborn son.
What's your boy's name?
Desmond.
You're going to lose Des. And I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone, especially someone that I used to consider a friend. So, whether you like it or not, I'm going to side with you at your trial. And I don't want anything in return.
Phoebe's father wrote a letter to her for her to read when she's older. He wanted her to know more about Delilah.
Did he write anything about himself?
I didn't read it.
गवन करा के लैल अपन भवानवा हम बननी सजनी तू हमर सजनवा गवन करा के लैल अपन भवानवा हम बननी सजनी तू हमर सजनवा जन्म जन्म ले सैया तोहर प्यार चाहिए मुँह देखाई बलम जी सोना के हार चाहिए मुँह देखाई बलम जी सोना के हार चाहिए और कुछ मांगब नहीं राजा करागे हमारा शिवना नजर केहू के लागे और कुछ मांगब नहीं राजा करागे हमारा शिवना नजर केहू के लागे एहो सोइया एहो करे जा बहाना ना हजार चाहिए मुँह देखाई बलम जी सोना के हार चाहिए मुँह देखाई बलम जी सोना के हार चाहिए एक गो सरधा बाटे ओके पूरा दी जाके सोनार लगे किन के ले आदी एक गो सरधा बाटे ओके पूरा दी जाके सोनार लगे किन के ले आदी रामजीत बबुआ भीमलाल खानी परिवार चाहिए मुँह देखाई बलम जी सोना के हार चाहिए मुँह देखाई बलम जी सोना के हार चाहिए।
Take frequent breaks.